Welcome everybody, this is S-312 Gaming here. This is actually going to be a multi video. The first part of this video is our latest giveaway that we are going to be doing, which will be giveaway number 4. This one will be the same as giveaway number 3, one $50 gift card and two 25s at either Steam, Xbox, or Play Store. However, this actually will also tie into giveaway number 6. All previous winners and the winners from 4. Sorry, this will tie into 6. So anyone that won any of the giveaways, 1 through 5, will be entered into a drawing for giveaway number 6. Giveaway number 6 is actually going to be autographed merchandise. So, for example, this won't be the exact one, but we have here from our merch store one of the XXL gaming mouse pads that you apparently cannot see. Hold on a second. One of the XXL gaming mouse pads. Now, it does come in a variety of colors. We're going to actually be picking a color, and then the founders will have their name autographed onto it. So that'll be the grand prize giveaway for number 6. Like I said, all previous winners, and then we'll probably pull maybe like 5 other people or something. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do that, because even if you haven't won, I'm still going to make it so you have a shot. So we're either going to do the XXL, because obviously there's not really much space on the regular mouse pad here. I mean, we could do it on the mug, but chances are if we did it on the mug, it would get washed off. So we'll figure out something. But I figure that would be something pretty cool to do. So we're going to give that a shot and see how it goes. So that'll be number 6. But like I said, this is number 4. And then 5, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for next month. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with that. The prize also might increase for that grand prize giveaway. We may end up throwing in keyboard and mouse, like I had talked about in one of my earlier giveaways. For example, like this Republic of Gamers keyboard mouse and mouse. So that prize, of course, will only be one winner when we get to that one. It's definitely going to be a much sought after, I assume. So the video will actually be posted about this giveaway. Because like I said, this is also the video for this evening. But so that is the plan for the giveaways. So like I said, grand prize winner, $50. Second and third place, $25 to Steam, Xbox, or Play Store. You have to add me on Steam prior to actually winning if you enter, because there is a delay. Which is kind of odd that there's a delay, but this is obviously being live streamed, and then there will be a recorded video link. So you'll have to join my Discord. Link is, well, link's up in the top corner over there. It's also on my end screen page. It's on my entrance page, or my starting page. So any of my live streams has the link to Discord. Make sure you join. Make sure you accept the rules and regulations. You'll be granted member. Check out the giveable ranks for any games that you may have, because we actually do like to play with people and make videos with them. So make sure you check all that out. And of course, my Twitch, twitch.tv/S312 Gaming. My YouTube channel, S-312 Gaming. So make sure you check us out on that. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Alright, so today's video... oh, I am so sorry. So today's video is actually going to be FS19. We'll be checking out the fields and such. I know I haven't been posting a video recently. My wife actually went into labor Monday, which oddly enough was like, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was mid-recording when her water broke. So, I will actually get those up onto YouTube, but of course that's the reason I haven't put anything on YouTube, because we've actually done, I think, I want to say we did 2 videos that day. And I'm going to get you, Mr. Kitty. Sorry, he's inside my desk and attacking me. Pain in the butt. But, so we'll definitely make sure to get all that done. I'll get all that updated. She's home now. Had a baby girl. So we actually didn't get the gender done. We wanted to be surprised. So we have a beautiful baby girl. She was slightly early, but she's doing great. Nothing wrong with her. Perfectly healthy, happy. Little bundle of joy. Who definitely takes after her mother. So yeah, this is the first day I've been able to get to actually record something. So we'll actually get into the video now. Alright, so unfortunately I had my audio muted, not sure why. Alright, there we go. So I got my audio unmuted. So made a couple changes. Bought a pickup truck. Changed the color of my charger. We'll hop into my truck. One thing I am going to do is my horse pin. I'm actually going to be changing that out. Mr. Kitty. Every time I'm using my mouse, he reaches out of my desk and starts pulling at my arm. What a goof. Alright. So, I got this little two-horse trailer because I don't have... I mean, I've got a big 6-holder, but I'm actually going to be moving that more than likely over to the warehouse. Because obviously I only have got 2 horses right now, so I don't need a 6-horse trailer just yet. But I don't want to sell it, because of course I'm going to eventually need it. So I went ahead and just bought this 2 to move them around. Bought a different truck to pull it. I was attempting to use my Dodge, but my Dodge sat so high that the front tires on this trailer were literally airborne. So obviously, not the greatest thing for the horsies. So went ahead, got this one. Since this truck is lower, obviously I know I've got an F450 flatbed, but I didn't want to have more things for it to do, because you never know, there might be some time I need a truck with an actual bed in it. So figured, what the heck, you know. Mr. Kitty. So Tom, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Yeah, so that's the plan. Gonna go check out the fields, see how the crops are doing. After I get back to the house with the horse trailer, because I'm actually going to work on pulling out this horse barn, the horse paddock, and putting the actual horse barn back in, or something else. I haven't exactly decided just yet, but I'm definitely going to pull the one that's the horse husbandry out and put in a different one. I'm leaning towards that one. If I had a whole bunch of horses, I would consider using the large. But I don't. So I want to hold 150. So it's definitely a considered idea. So we'll have to see. And of course, if you need to join my Discord link is right there. Also, a little bit more readable. Well, it's down in the box there by my steering wheel on the top. And of course, my Xbox gamer tag, my YouTube channel. I still haven't put Twitch on. Something I'll probably do after the video's over is add Twitch on there, because yeah, I started doing live streams on Twitch. They're not quite as complaining about music as YouTube does. So I never said anything about Google. Jeez. All right. So animals are doing. All right. So you need some cleaning and some water. Straw. You're good on straw, of course. I got straw sitting there. Good. Get everyone watered. Right. Get the dog is already dead. He's probably stuck in my house again. Alright, so like I said, I mean, I've got the F450 here. But with everything it's doing, I mean, right now it's running the welder and the winch. From winter time, it'll be running the snow plow and the salt spreader. So that's just a lot of work for it. That's why I got myself a F350, because it can do quite a bit of stuff on its own. I might actually end up moving the welder into it. I haven't decided yet, because I basically just bought it. But I'm not sure what I'll be using it for. We'll have to see. Or I could put it into my Dodge. Yeah. So, a couple different options. That's just my drive around Dodge in there. But like I said, it's just too tall for this trailer. So it sits quite a bit taller than the Ford, which I'll actually show you. It's nothing that I have done. Like, the off-road tires aren't lifted. It actually is any tires. Like, if I put this one right up next to that one, this one will just be like maybe an inch higher or so. But we go over here to the Ford. And that's where you can tell the difference. Like, even the hitch height. Now, that one's way down there. So basically this ball is more or less be about up right about here where my marker is. So about a foot higher. But I will actually go ahead and show you what I was talking about with this thing. So obviously you can see it's slightly tilted. But as you can see, both tires are, you know, operational. So if I pull this over here and hop in the Dodge and hook the Dodge up to it, you get the general idea. It's airborne. So, you know, as much as I love the Dodge, I don't know if... Actually, you know what? Let me go check that real quick. I don't know if me putting horses in it will actually weigh it down or not. I don't think it does. Because I really would just prefer to use the trucks I have and not have to have another one specifically for this purpose. Alright, let me back her up here. Alright, so Tornado and Wild are both loaded. Okay, so I guess it does add just a wee bit of weight, but... but not much. This truck barely drops down. So, I mean, in my opinion, this truck just sits a little too tall. Even with the stock tires on it. Excuse me. Because I was actually looking at that. Even with, like, the stock tires. Alright, so... excuse me. Alright, so... there's your hitch height. Oh, excuse me. Hope I'm not getting sick. Alright, so anyway. As you can see here, there's stock tires. Beadlocks really don't do anything. Excuse me again. So the off-road dually, or well, I guess those are stock dualies. So the stock dualies actually do sit just a wee bit lower than the regulars, and the beadlocks are just barely the tallest. Which I actually have to file a complaint about this truck. So I originally bought this truck because I was like, I could use that in a role-playing thing, you know, an old 72 Ford, you know, by some dude, some random character that we generate, you know, with a horse trailer pulling around, you know, it might be useful. That was the original plan. Until I noticed the audio. Now, usually I don't make, I mean, I make complaints about like mod with their audio and stuff sometimes. Here's my complaint about this one in particular. The 72 bump side F100 was using the same exact audio clip as this Dodge Cummins. So a gas pickup truck sounds like a Cummins diesel. That just doesn't work. Like, I'm sorry, but that just does not work. You know, that's, It's not diesel, it's gas. So, this thing shouldn't sound like a diesel. But it did. So, I forego buying that. I was thinking about getting a GMC, but I just didn't. I might still, honestly, though, because, well, let me see. How much are those? The 31,000 starting. I know that's like 49,000 for the 2020. Yeah, I might still, honestly. I need to do some work on this U-Haul. Because this would be perfect. If I could get rid of the U-Haul. So that's just a simple piece of coding that I can do to fix that up. Because, I mean, if it says plain fleet, you know, it should be turning off this stuff. But anyway, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive this Dodge to the store. Actually, no, I'm not going to waste time on it. Yeah, never mind. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and deal with the animals first. Which I know sometimes I, don't record. I actually get on Farm Sim every day. Sometimes I'll get on and do, obviously I wasn't hardly on. I almost lost all my animals, actually, to be honest, because, of course, with the baby being born, I wasn't on every day. They need fed like every day, and unfortunately, I didn't think about trying to get a hold of Chris or Jack to feed them for me while I was gone. I was actually mid-recording with Chris when she went into labor, so Chris knew, but I never thought to ask him about dealing with the animals, because of course that wasn't on my mind at that moment. It was, oh my god, baby's coming, So, half an hour drive to the hospital. So of course that was on my mind more than the animals in the game. So, went in. She had the baby. And then spent the night there at the hospital with her and the baby. The baby's name, by the way, is Juliana. Specifically, her name is Juliana Margaret Arlene. She has two middle names. But, so I went to Spent the night there with at the hospital. Spent most of the next day also at the hospital up until that second night, and I came home because obviously had dogs and a cat to check in on. And hopped online real quick to check the animals, to get them fed and everything, and they were literally almost dead. They had almost zero water. They had like half a day of food. So if it would have hit midnight in game, they would have died. I had about 2 hours when I logged on. So luckily, I managed to get that taken care of, get their health and everything back up so they survived. Which was great. That's, 120 heads of cattle and 2 horses. The horses are actually okay though. It was the cattle that was about to die. Horses probably last for like 5 days not playing, but anyway, so just hopped on, fed them, did a couple little odd things, and then hopped off. Haven't been on because of course we've been going to the hospital every day to go visit the baby, Juliana, because so Cass got released. So she went in, had her, and basically stayed for a little over 24 hours. So the next morning, after I had gotten back on, got on and checked the animals, she was actually released from the hospital. So went ahead, went and got her, and then of course we've been, running back and forth to the hospital, checking on our daughter, making sure she's all goods. So, been rather busy with all that. And today is actually, originally I wasn't actually going to record tonight, but I was like, I better, because obviously anyone watching these videos is just going to notice this like week almost lapse of me not doing anything. So, but we've been trying to catch up on sleep. I've been getting much. So I probably won't be on too long. Because right now it's 1:40 in the morning. As you can, okay, I guess you can't see it. I have the real clock mod, so in the top right of my screen, the very tippy top right above the money, it actually tells me what time it is. So we're, just being parents. I'm just, take care of the animals, check the field, see how the crop progression is, and that'll probably pretty much be the end of it. I know it's going to be a really, really short. I'm not even recording this into an actual YouTube video because of how short it is. I'm not going to be cutting out any of the driving, obviously, because I'm streaming, but this will be the video. So, drive over. The milk cows. They're holding up. I knew they were obviously a lot better off than the Angus. Of course, because the Angus don't have the same options as milk building. So the milk, which actually I don't know if I did this on video or not, but I actually went and picked up some more straw bales because I was starting to run just a wee bit low. So I went and picked up, wait, there should be 12 there. 3, 6, 9. Oh wait, I think I put 3 more over there because it was down to 1. So I got some more, oh no, I'm sorry. That's not what I did. The straw blower over here was like virtually empty. I got some and put them in there. But that building, you can actually just, as you can see, or saw, just set the straw bales down. This one, though, you actually have to blow them in, so it doesn't automatically update the straw. Because this one actually has the dirt and stuff that comes out, well, the silage that comes out into this, so it counts them down on cleanliness. That building over there doesn't do that. So, because it doesn't do that, I can leave the straw bales there, and then they'll just take out the straw bales what they need when they need it. So it's constantly at 100%. If I ever see that number decrease, I know I need to go and add some more bales. This one, on the other hand, like I said, I need the blower. That's where 3 of them actually went, is I refilled that blower because it was like empty. So, I hear it some. How much manure have they gathered? The cleanliness will eventually update. Show the new figures. They have 33,000. The Holsteins have 44. That's slurry though. Oddly enough. So it says that these are mature. Apparently that Holstein's pregnant. What? I didn't put an egg. 2 of them are pregnant. I didn't even put a male over there yet. I thought you had to put a male in there. Every single Holstein is female. That's all that's in that pen. There's nothing but females. And across the road, then, is the cattle pasture with the males in it. They're still listed as newborns. Okay, apparently you don't have to have a male. They'll just breed on their own. The 2 are pregnant. Means they'll start producing milk too. Alright. Also don't know if this is on video, so I modified my driveway a little bit. So I turned this into the outbound. So this one goes off this direction. This one curves and goes this direction. And I put in this new driveway over here, which is actually the incoming. So the idea is you drive in here. Yeah, rinse everything off. And then here you are. Ah! On my driving, I am freaking tired. So. But I needed to get a video put out. very important to me that I get something out, so. Because obviously I want to grow my channel. I don't want it to shrink. Alright, so we'll start at the bottom. Reach 7. You can't reach 18. Must be wrong. Alright, so we'll head down towards 17. I'll have to check and see what's going on, because I should be able to reach 18. For some reason, though, it's acting like you can't. Yeah, the auto drive for some reason is kind of finicky every once in a while. I'm not sure exactly why, but it is. So. Like I said, I'm gonna head down the 17. They're all nice and checked out. Oh, we're actually going to 18. It just thinks we're going to 17. I'll try to go that way. Alright, so we're going to zip down here. We're going to figure out why the 18 route isn't wanting me to, or allowing me to do it. It still says I can't reach it. So but now it can't. Maybe it just couldn't do that route? I don't know. Alright, let me back up real quick. I'll grab a hold of that one. Go to this one. Put in a route. Cuts over to it. Do this to that. You still can't reach 18. I don't get it. Alright then. is the auto drive thing? Wait, maybe. Alright. So this should be the oats. Yes, we have oats, we have wheat, and we have corn. And then we also have a field of soybeans. So the oats are looking pretty good. This are still growing. They're in their final stage of growth. The 17th is the earliest that they can be harvested. So the way I did it is so wheat and oat. That is 16 and 18. Both of those fields will be able to be harvested basically at the same time. And then 15 and 17 are soybeans and corn, which they both have a harvest at the same time, mid-fall. So end of summer will be 2 fields, and then mid-fall will be the other 2. And then they will be stored in the silo until the opportune time, when of course the profit will be the best. I think I gotta move this grass again. Looking at that. Alright, so let me hop out here. Do I have my thingy? There it is. Alright. Growth 50%. Water. Moistures at 14. What's the second one should be? Is that the... Realism modding website. Let me go to this website. I'll check out. Okay. So, The way it goes like this. So this right here is elevation. Fruit type. Okay, so this is crop height and growth progress. So it's 50% growth. The moisture is at 70%. Fertilization level is 100, and the ground wetness is 14. So that is what that means. So, we go over here. Look at, I don't have any readings, that's right. This is my trial field, one of them. 16 and 18, I forgot to mention, are also the trial fields. Those of you that have watched my previous videos obviously already know this, but for those of you that haven't, let me explain. So, I have a total of 4 fields. 16, 15, 17, and 18. This game has precision farming installed. So take core samples, send them in, and then you learn your soil types. 17 and 15 have both been soil typed. 16 and 18 have not. There's 2 reasons for this. One, I had planted the field prior to starting to do that, because I modified the Precision DLC mod to have a much larger radius on its coring. Because as you can see how small the usual radius is, I would have had probably about 300 core samples done, which is just ridiculous. So it's not necessary. And then of course, yeah, that one I accidentally reset it. And then of course you have 16 and 18 soil samples haven't been taken yet. That one I accidentally reset, and I actually accidentally reset 15 and 17, because if you see the soil samples aren't there. This one cost me about 4,000 in the soil samples. So this one's probably going to be around 8 or 9. But the circle, you know, I mean, basically this is 1 row, roughly back here would be 2, and then 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. So yeah, probably about 6 rows wide. If I was doing it this way, that 6 becomes like 20. So I'm not going to spend the amount of time, because the more fields you get, the more accurate it is. Because obviously you can see this one has 3 different field types. And this just this little blip of sandy loam that you didn't know was there. It's all for the fertilization and nitrogen levels that your systems are putting out. Which, as you see, the pH and the nitrogens are different. The crop I put in, for some reason, on 15, I know it says it has like no nitrogen for the majority of the field. These couple rows here I tried to do manually, but it wasn't doing it while I was putting the crop in the ground. I actually figured it out that soybeans don't require nitrogen like corn does, oddly enough. Still require the pH levels though, but it did not require the nitrogen. So it is what it is. Alright, so 16 was split actually into 2 fields. As you can see, I'm just driving through the middle of the field. It was split into 2. And the reason it was split into 2 is because I didn't think I needed such a large field. I mean, you see how long that is. So I just basically just cut the tip. So let's let's see what we got here. So, yep, you see 50%. Moisture level is actually a little bit lower at 72. Fertilization is still good. Ground wetness is 1% lower. So, it works though. Okay, and then this northern tip part was converted over to full grass. Grass is at 67%. So it was converted to grass for baling operations. Reminds me, I never put in a drying silo, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I have to ship it out via train. That's right. Alright. Now that we know the rough 16, so I'm going to check out 17, which is my corn. Now, I don't remember if there's a video that I have put out yet that you guys have seen the fact that the corn has started growing. If you haven't seen it, or if I haven't done it, I apologize. It actually, it's been about 10 days since it appeared. Which, as you can see, it's right there. Looks pretty good. Actually, just go ahead and pull off. I don't need to go all the way up to the northern tip for this. Alright. Looking pretty good. pH and nitrogen levels are perfect. Ground sample. Alright, so growth stage 17%. 72%. Fertilization still 100. And 13% water. It's looking pretty darn good. pH values are right on the money. Which I guess I should fertilize them again at some point, which fertilization would be my pH level. Personally, I don't see it degrading, but you saw when I was in this. So it's clear of weeds. Apparently it needs to be fully fertilized 3 times. So it is, I guess, what it is. But it says it's still good. Alright, and then of course we have the newest field. Of course you see the nitrogen is bad. But if you look, it says 200 out of 0. Or 180 out of 0. Means, based on where I'm standing, I was standing in the parts that I did on my own. You see, like, when I get over in here, it doesn't require any nitrogen. It's weird. 67 fertilizer. So this is a field that's going to need fertilized again. In spots. But you see, though, it's weird. Like, it must just be the soybeans. But I'm pretty sure soybeans should be pH based. I'm not sure. Look here. Say anything about mm, oops. Mhm. Mm. All right. So that's going to end it for me on the game, at least. All right. So, trying to see if it says anything about soybeans. Hmm. I'll watch this video here in a little bit. But it looks like everyone has noticed that soybeans don't require nitrogen for some odd reason. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.